to show in fact how senior high school STEM students understand the complexities of basic calculus. We know that the continuity is a function that is no code, no jump, and no asymptotes. But today, we are tackling about the concept of continuity in real-life problems or real-life situations. So for some instance, have you ever wondered how an engineer designed a safe and efficient roller coaster? Continuity plays a vital role in these situations. But before anything else, let me introduce to you Ate Angel, Kuya Jack, and Kuya JJ, and yours truly, Ate Janelle. So, let me introduce to you Matikas. Say hi, Matikas.
Hello everyone, I'm Matikas, and I'm sure you're not good at this.
Today, I will show you a problem which involves continuity. Now listen carefully to the problem. When stuck in an endless forest, Jack and Jill found two waterfalls, which is denoted by the function of f of x equals to 8x plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3x. That can be their source of water throughout the city. They thought it will be best to follow the path of water source that will continue to flow regardless of any weather conditions. Waterfall A is denoted by x equals to 4, while waterfall B is x equals to 3. Which waterfall should they choose? Now, let us identify our given function, that is f of x equals to 8x plus 10 divided by 4 minus 3x. Then let us find our values for x. Since we have two waterfalls, we also have 2x. X sub 1 is equals to 4, while x sub 2 is equals to 3. Lastly, to determine if these functions are continuous, we need to follow the conditions listed here. First, f of c or substitution exists. Second, f of x or the limit exists. And lastly, f of c and f of x should be equal. To solve this problem, let's call Ate Angel.
Hi! So as you heard earlier in our problem, we have two waterfalls, waterfall A and waterfall B. Now to see which of the waterfalls should Jack and Jill pursue or take to be able to sustain the city's water source, we just need to see if the following waterfalls meet the given conditions which are also stated earlier by Kuya JJ. Now to see that, we need to find if f of c exists or if substitution method can be used in the function given. Now for waterfall A, this is very easy. In substitution method, from the name itself, we just need to substitute all x values in the function with the given x values here, which are 4 and 3. And for waterfall A, then we need to substitute all value of x with the number 4. So for waterfall A, let's see if the f of c exists. Plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3x. Now, since our value is 4, we just need to substitute all x values with 4. So f of 4 is equals to 8 times 4 plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3 times 4. Now, to solve it, we just need to follow the pendulous rule. So 8 times 4 is, you're right, it's 32. Plus 10, so let's just copy it. 12 minus 3 times 4 is 12. So f of 4 is equal to 42 over 0. So as you can see with the result of f of c in waterfall A, its denominator became 0, which in return or shows that the function is undefined. I mean to say there is no need anymore to continue with the other conditions because the limit does not, or there is no necessary limit to be found out because f of c is not sustained even just at this rate. Now let us now continue with waterfall B. So f of c is equals to 8x plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3x. And our value of x here is 3. F of b is equals to 8 times 3 plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3 times 3. So f of 3 is equal to 8 times 3 is equal to 24. 24 plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3 times 3 is equal to, you're right, that's 9. So the answer for this problem is 24 over 3. So as you can see, even by comparing them, that the outcome for waterfall A is undefined, meaning to say there is no necessity to continue with the further conditions, and that waterfall A is not continuous. Now, as for waterfall B, we have concluded that its f of c value is equal to 34 over 3. Now, since the f of c is available, we need to continue with the next conditions to guarantee whether or not if the f of c and f of x of waterfall B are equal to say that it is continuous. Now, to find the limit of our function for the waterfall B, because we will prevail in waterfall B, we just need to use some limit laws. Now, we can guarantee that limit laws exist here because the denominator earlier doesn't resolve to 0. Because if it resolves to 0, then we should use other techniques like factoring, substitution, and rationalization. But since it's not equal to 0, then we can just proceed with limit laws. So, the limit of 8x plus 10 divided by 12 minus 3x as x approaches to 3, because that is its value, is equals to, so we can just use limit loss here. Limit of 8 as x approaches to 3, multiply the limit of x as x approaches to 3, plus limit of 10 as x approaches to 3, divided by limit of 12 as x approaches to 3, minus limit of 3 as x approaches to 3, multiplied the limit of x as x approaches to 3. So, we just proceed to solving it. So, the limit of 8 as x approaches to 3 is simply 8. Why? Because of the constant rule. Multiply the limit of x as x approaches to 3, which is the limit of x is 3, when in accordance to the identity rule. Plus, limit of tan constant rule is 10 over limit of 12 as x approaches to 3, still constant rule is 12, minus limit of 3 as x approaches to 3 is 3 again because of constant rule, multiply 2, limit of x as x approaches to 3 is equal to 3 with identity rule. Now, we just need to solve this in accordance with members. So, 8 times 3 is equal to 24. Plus 10 divided by 12 minus 9. So, the answer is 34 over 3. Now, this is the limit of this function.
As you can see, for waterfall A, the f of c does not exist or the function was not defined, which means that there is no need to continue and the function does not exist at x is equals to 4. However, for waterfall B, the f of c is equal to 34 over 3 and the limit is also 34 over 3, which means that the waterfall B has met all the conditions needed for the function to be continuous. Therefore, the function is continuous at x is equals to 3. Hence, Jack and Jill should pick the waterfall B as it is continuous and it can be the water source all throughout the city.
Hello everyone, it's me again. I hope you learned something from this video. Please look forward for more updates on our site as we will be holding another episode for Activity Crash Course. Say bye, Matikas!
Bye-bye!